Bulk or cut? Which is the better approach for bodybuilders? This question has been at the heart of fitness circles for as long as anyone can remember. It's a debate as old as the mountains, and today we're going to dive right into it. So what do we mean by bulking and cutting? In the world of bodybuilding, bulking refers to the process of gaining weight by increasing muscle mass and sometimes fat. This is typically done through a combination of weight training and a high-calorie diet. On the other hand, cutting is the process of losing fat while maintaining as much muscle as possible, usually achieved through a combination of cardio, weight training, and a calorie deficit diet. These are two different paths, each with its own set of pros and cons, and each leading to a different end result. So let's dive into the benefits and drawbacks of both these methods and see if we can determine a clear winner. First, we'll focus on bulking, a method that involves consuming more calories than your body burns to build muscle. Bulking is essentially a strategy that prioritizes muscle growth. It's all about feeding those muscles the nutrients they need to grow stronger and bigger. The benefits of bulking are quite substantial. One of the most obvious ones is muscle growth. When you're consuming more calories than your body is burning, you're providing your muscles with the fuel they need to grow. It's like adding fuel to a fire. The more you add, the bigger it gets. Another benefit is increased strength. As your muscles grow, so does your strength. This makes sense, right? Bigger muscles can lift heavier weights, allowing you to push your physical limits and get stronger over time. Moreover, bulking gives you more calories to burn. This means you have more energy to power through intense workouts, and you can also enjoy a greater variety of foods as part of your diet. However, bulking isn't all sunshine and rainbows. There are some potential drawbacks that you need to be aware of. The first one is the possibility of fat gain. When you're consuming more calories than your body needs, the excess can be stored as fat. This is why it's crucial to ensure that your calorie intake is aligned with your workout routine. Another drawback is the need for a strict diet. Bulking requires you to consume a high amount of calories, but these calories need to come from nutritious sources. You can't just eat anything and everything. You need to plan your meals carefully and ensure you're getting a balanced diet that includes plenty of protein, carbs, and healthy fats. Bulking surely has its merits, but it's not without its pitfalls. It's a method that requires discipline, commitment, and careful planning. It's not just about eating more. It's about eating right and working out effectively to ensure that those extra calories are used to fuel muscle growth, not fat storage. On the flip side, we have cutting, a process that involves reducing calorie intake to burn fat and reveal muscle definition. Let's cut right through the chase and dive into the heart of this method. Cutting is like sculpting. You've built the raw mass with bulking, and now it's time to chisel away the excess to reveal the masterpiece underneath. The primary advantage here is fat loss. As you reduce your calorie intake, your body turns to its fat reserves for energy, leading to a leaner physique. Along with this comes the unveiling of muscle definition. Those hours spent pumping iron in the gym start to show their worth as your hard-earned muscles come to light. Moreover, cutting can bring about potential improvements in cardiovascular health. With less fat and more lean muscle, your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood around your body. This can lead to lower blood pressure and a reduced risk of heart disease. Now that's a win-win situation if there ever was one. But of course, every rose has its thorns. The process of cutting isn't without its potential drawbacks. The most significant risk is the loss of muscle mass. When you're in a calorie deficit, your body might start breaking down muscle for energy if it runs out of fat reserves. That's like tearing down the walls of the house you've just built. Additionally, maintaining a calorie deficit diet can be a challenge. It requires careful planning to ensure you're still getting all the essential nutrients your body needs to function properly. It's not just about eating less, it's about eating right. And let's not forget, the path of cutting is paved with the temptation of high-calorie treats. Like bulking, cutting also has its strengths and weaknesses. It's a method that requires patience, determination, and a well-balanced diet. But remember, whether you're bulking or cutting, it's all about finding what works best for your body and your goals. Stay tuned for our final showdown. Will it be bulk or cut? That, my friends, is the question. Now that we've looked at both bulking and cutting, it's time to see which method comes out on top. First, let's recap what we have learned so far. Bulking, or the process of gaining muscle mass by increasing calorie intake, has its own set of advantages. It can lead to significant muscle gains and increased strength. However, it might also lead to fat gain if not done correctly. On the other hand, cutting, which is essentially losing fat while preserving muscle, can give you that lean, defined look. But remember, it may also result in muscle loss if not done with precision. Now, a quick reminder, there is no one-size-fits-all answer here. The choice between bulking and cutting isn't about universally declaring one as superior. It's about identifying which one aligns with your personal fitness goals, body type, and lifestyle. You see, if your goal is to pack on muscle and you're okay with a bit of extra fat, bulking could be your strategy of choice. If, on the other hand, you're aiming for a leaner physique or want to shed some extra pounds while maintaining muscle, cutting might be the way to go. Your body type also plays a crucial role. If you're naturally lean, you might find it easier and more beneficial to bulk up first. Conversely, if you're carrying a bit more body fat, cutting could be a more effective first step. And let's not forget about lifestyle. Do you enjoy eating a lot and have the time to hit the gym hard? Bulking might suit you. But if you prefer a more balanced diet and moderate exercise routine, then cutting might be more appealing. In the end, the choice between bulking and cutting is not about which one is better overall, but which one is better for you. Remember, fitness is a personal journey, and what works for one person may not necessarily work for another. So, assess your goals, know your body, and choose the path that will lead you to your version of a successful fitness journey.